Imagine this. You've done everything right. Your admission letter is ready, your bank statements are in order, and your TB test is done. Yet, when you wait for your UK student visa decision, it comes back refused. How frustrating is that? I'm John from Law and Visas, and if you're dreaming of studying in the UK but feel overwhelmed by the visa process, trust me, you're not alone. We've helped so many Nigerians who are just like you, full of hope, only to face visa refusals that often come down to small, avoidable errors. Today, I'm here to guide you step by step on how to apply for your UK student visa from Nigeria in 2025 the correct way. This isn't based on hearsay or guesswork. It's straight from the UK government's official guidelines on gov.uk, with real examples and practical tips to help you succeed. Let's get started. Get your admission and CAS. First things first, you need an offer from a licensed UK university or college. But not just any offer. It has to be an unconditional one. Once that's done, your school will issue something called a CAS, which is a confirmation of acceptance for studies. Think of it as your visa golden ticket. It's a unique number that links directly to your course, your tuition fees, and your visa application. One mistake I've seen: students are rushing to apply without checking their CAS properly. If your name is misspelled or the fees listed are wrong, that could lead to problems. Show your proof of funds. Now this is where many people slip up. The UK wants to see that you or your sponsor can afford your tuition and living expenses. Here's what you need to show in your account. Tuition for 1 year, minus any deposit you've already paid, plus living expenses, £1,334 a month if your school is in London, or £1,023 a month if outside London, for up to 9 months. So if you're going to Birmingham, that's about £9,207 total for living costs. Now here's the catch. The money must sit in the account for 28 full days, and the statement must be no older than 31 days when you apply. I remember a case where a student's dad deposited N15 million into her account just 2 days before they submitted the visa application. The intention was good, but unfortunately it raised concerns. The visa was denied. Later, we helped her go through the process more carefully, and the outcome was completely different. She's now in the UK and doing well. It just shows how small decisions can have a big impact. It's not always about doing more. It's about doing things at the right time, in the right way. Take your TB test. As a Nigerian applicant, the UK requires a tuberculosis test. You must do it at a clinic approved by the UK, not just any hospital. You'll get a certificate valid for 6 months. Don't lose it. Apply online. Head over to the gov.uk website and fill out the student visa application form. You'll pay £490 for the visa fee and about £776 per year for the Immigration Health Surcharge, IHS. Be honest and consistent. If you've ever had a visa refused anywhere, declare it. They will find out. Trust me. Book your biometrics appointment. Once you've paid, you'll book a biometrics appointment through TLS Contact. You'll go there to submit your fingerprints and photograph in Lagos, Abuja, or Port Harcourt. Upload your documents. You'll upload your supporting documents online. These include your CAS letter, bank statements, TB certificate, academic transcripts, your passport. If you're under 18, a letter of consent from your parents, and if you're being sponsored, a signed sponsor letter. Some applicants will be invited for a credibility interview, so prepare for that too. Real talk. The interview isn't to scare you, they just want to confirm that you're genuinely going to study. So be confident, know your course, your school, and how it fits into your future goals. Don't go in there sounding confused about what you even applied to study. Speak from your heart, but prepare your mind. Common mistakes to avoid: submitting bank statements that don't meet the 28-day rule, uploading incomplete documents, ignoring small errors on your CAS or application form, not checking your email regularly for updates or interview invitations, applying too late and rushing the process. Final tips. Start early. Don't wait until 2 weeks before school starts. Triple check your documents. Prepare for the interview if invited. And if you've been refused before, don't panic. You can bounce back. At Law and Visas, we've helped students who were refused 2 or even 3 times finally secure their approvals. When your case is handled with precision, the results speak for themselves. Ready to turn things around? Reach out and let's help you make it happen. Have a question? Drop it in the comments, we'll reply. And if this helped, give us a like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more trusted immigration insights.